Maybe I just play the Vigilante here. I can trade with the Nettle Swine on the attack. Assuming it's getting the +1 from the Ringleader, but I feel like I still just keep it for now. If I attack with the Ringleader and the Lancer, then I'm just tossing my Ringleader into his Swine and trading, and then he can pop for a card and be back to lifelink range. Okay, so he's got Borderland Ranger, a new card, and we don't know. Pillar of Flame on the tracker was still definitely the best use we could have had out of that. He can't have that many good answers in his hand if he sacked the Apprentice there pre-combat. He's not playing any double black cards, so it definitely is a minor splash, maybe only just for Seclusion and maybe that late Deathwind we saw going around pack 3. Okay, so I'm going to save this Inquisitor again. I'm looking to draw a Vigilante Justice or a Gold Knight Commander. Entreat the Angels. He certainly has a lot of card draw going on. We've drawn the same amount of land because he's gotten 2 from his Ranger, but he's also drawn 4 more cards than us, so he still has a much better proportion of land drawn than we've had. And by better, I mean less. There's only 9 lands left in our 23 card deck. 9 spells, 9 lands from us. Okay, Mad Prophet's kind of interesting. I think I do need to put it down. We can only get the striker up to 5 first strike this turn. Now with the Vor's Claw in play, that's negligible, so. But at least we have an out if we're drawing any more land. Would have been really nice to have that down earlier, though. Could have avoided land 7 and 8. Been 2 cards deeper into our deck. Been able to compete with his extra draws. And filtering, rather. I think we're just tossing away a Valiant here. I guess that was kind of stupid. I wasn't thinking ahead. I should have just played the Inquisitor. And then we could add 8 first strike available. So that was kind of a waste of a creature. I haven't had any coffee yet this morning. It's 9 a.m. here. That shouldn't scare us. It's mana he doesn't need. And just puts him farther away from Seclusion. Okay, now that we'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to keep all of our mana open if we want to block a Vor's Claw. Or we could Thatcher Revolt and then get in for 6/1 First Strike Trample. 7/1 by playing this too, and then we just use this to chump next turn. I think I like that better. And then next turn, of course, we draw Vigilante Justice. Watch. So the question is, if I attack with almost everything, I'd be probably trading my Riot Ringleader for a Wolfear, or no, just losing my Ringleader to a Wolfear Avenger. But he wouldn't have any good blocks for the Lancer or the Crew, and Inquisitor would trade. If I just get in with the Striker and the 3 tokens, what does he do? He blocks, takes 4, and then chump 1 extra point of damage. So he's taking 5 damage. If I get in with, let's say I alpha, then that's 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 8, 3, 3, 3. And I feel like he has to block Ringleader with Avenger. He's got no good blocks on the Lancer, so maybe he just chumps here. And then he's blocking 3 damage. No, he's probably blocking okay, worst case, blocking this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gets through. No. Five are unblocked, and my worst, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 are unblocked plus the trample from the Striker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I just win with an alpha here. Depends on what he's got in his hand, but I feel like I just need to take it. Oh, I don't have the Inquisitor. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus at least 4. So that's 13. And I'm probably losing the Ringleader and the Mad Prophet. And an Inquisitor. Ringleader, Mad Prophet, Inquisitor. So I'd be left with an Inquisitor, a Striker, a Lancer, and a Vigilante. 2 back on the blocks. And he'd still have a Vor's Claw and an Avenger with no foreseeable way to sacrifice them. So he's still decently away from seclusion range. If he's got that death one we were talking about, he can suck out the first strike here and really mess things up. But I feel like I can get him down to 2 life here and be left with 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. I'd be left with 4 creatures. It'd be great for 1 more land, which is silly since I've been complaining about land, but being able to give this first strike would count for a lot. I wasted a whole lot of turn there. A lot of time there. This really changes things on an alpha. You have to consider the swing back. If you can't outright kill them, which we obviously couldn't, you could potentially negate everything that we've done. I mean, he could somehow get rid of his own Avenger. Maybe just not regenerate his Avenger. And then have a 10-8 lifelinker for next turn. Something I should have considered before last turn. So let's hope he doesn't see it, or he's just greedy enough that he wants to have his Avenger be his last card in play, not the Force Claw. So he has it stick around. Yeah, he went onto the Ringleader, so I feel like he really wants to keep that. So 14 damage is getting through right now, the way he did his blocks. And I get to keep my Lancer and my Striker and one Inquisitor and a Vigilante. No tricks. Alright. He did not regenerate his Avenger though, so he was smart. That's too bad. I feel like it was worth the risk there. It was a confusing situation to look at, and we are one game up, and we didn't have any resources left in hand, so we just toss away our Vigilante here, and then we've got 6 first strike left over, which isn't enough. Oh, look at that. That's dirty. Ugh, that's so dirty. My God. Just there comes into play, I think, won it for me. Wow. Yeah, I would get in for 14 there, or 12 there, and he's got 11, so. Dirty. But that was half of our deck just to see the entreat, so it's not out of the realm of possibility by any means. Alright, see you round 3 for the finals.